everyone! How are you doing? I hope we are all well and in good condition. I know you miss the school as much as we miss you. Hopefully, we can meet together soon at school. However, before you come back to school, there are certain protocols you must follow in order to prevent the outbreak of COVID-19. What are those? Let's check it out. Our school will apply a drop-off system where your parents or guardians are not allowed to come with you inside. Instead, they can drop you off right in front of the lobby. If your parents need to meet the teachers, they will need to make an appointment first, so they will be allowed to come inside. Upon arriving at school, you must always wash your hands at the hand washing area provided by the school. Then, you will get your body's temperature checked. If it is below 37 degrees, you will be allowed to enter. However, if your body's temperature is above 37 degrees, then you will be escorted to wait in the waiting area by a teacher. In the waiting area, you will wait for 5 minutes and the teacher will recheck your temperature. If your temperature is still above 37 degrees, the teacher will call your parent so that they can take you back home to rest. After your parent arrives, you will be free to go home and rest. In the lobby, you will use the sanitizing mat provided by the school. It will disinfect the soles of your shoes as a virus prevention. Then, you will be allowed to go to your class. But don't forget to keep your distance between you and your friends. Before entering the classroom, you will need to use the hand sanitizer in front of each class. If your class is upstairs, make sure to keep your hands to yourself and don't touch the handrail except you really need to. You will also need to keep your distance while walking up the stairs. Stairs will only be used in one direction. One staircase will be used to go down to the lower floor, and the other is used to go up. You will have your learning activities as usual. Your classroom will be adjusted social distancing protocol. Hence, the distance between each desk is 1 meter apart. You will also have a seat arranged according to your name, so you are not allowed to change your seat. Because of that, each class will be divided into smaller groups with an adjusted schedule. You and the teachers are not allowed to take off your mask and face shield during lesson time. Some students who prefer online learning will take a Zoom class. In each classroom, there is a camera that records the learning activities in the classroom. You will need to bring your own stationeries and you are not allowed to borrow from your friends. So make sure you bring what you need to the school. If the teacher needs you to submit your classwork, then you will go in turn to put your task on the teacher's desk. You will submit it one by one while still keeping your distance. However, some teachers might prefer you to submit your task online. Hence, you can upload it to our learning site as usual. We usually have a moving class, where we need to move into the class according to our schedule. However, because the class will be divided and the schedule will be adjusted, the teacher will come to your class and teach according to the schedule. Therefore, you will just need to sit on your seat during the lesson time. If you need to go to the toilet, please take turns. You may not go together at the same time. If your friend is using the toilet, you must queue outside and stand in the marked area to keep your distance. You will be given 15 minutes to sunbathe outside the building to help you get enough sunlight and vitamins. Each class will take turns to sunbathe at the assigned court. At recess time, you will stay in your classroom and eat on your table. Thus, you must bring your own lunchbox, tumbler, and cutlery. The canteen will be closed during school time. Thus, you will need to prepare your food at home and bring it to school. You are not allowed to order food delivery services from school, and it is advised to bring healthy food. You will also need to use your own cutlery and tumbler. You are not allowed to use the same cutlery or tumbler with your friends. You are also not allowed to share your food with others. You may also bring your own hand sanitizer if necessary. For Muslims, you will need to bring your own praying staff and are not allowed to borrow from your friends. You will also need to pray at the marked area to keep your distance. Our school will also be cleaned and sanitized every morning before students arrive and also every evening after the students go home. After dismissal time, you will wait inside each of your classroom for pick-up. The security will call you by name and grade you are in if your pick-up has arrived. Your parents or guardians are not allowed to come inside. They will wait for you in the vehicle. The same goes if you are using online taxi service. The security will approach the driver and ask for your name. After you have arrived at home, you must clean yourself first and change your clothes. You also need to directly clean your uniform right after. So, how is it? It's an easy protocol we must follow in turn for our health, right? After all, your health is our top priority. Sometimes a simple thing as washing your hands or wearing mask is indeed important. Remember, we are not only protecting ourselves but also protecting our family.
Welcome
To the new academic year with the new normal protocol.
We cannot wait
to see you again
At school.